Hello everybody, this is Peter247 from SkyScorchers, and I'm here making our first recruitment video for our team. So team name, as you can see from the video here, is SkyScorchers. We're a relatively young team. We actually created the team in October of last year, late October, but we have pushed up. We have a lot of experience behind our team in the leadership. So we have Sapphire players, Diamond players that have been in many different leagues. So it's a really good opportunity to learn a lot about the game, whether you're a newer player, a seasoned player, or a veteran player. We do have a minimum level of 120, and that's just because of our league. It's just not realistic to have a very low level player in top platinum, low sapphire. So right now we are in platinum 1. We will be going up to sapphire this week. We've been bouncing back and forth for a while, but that's how it works. It's very competitive up here at the top bracket of Platinum 1, at the bottom of Sapphire 3, but we're enjoying it. We think it's a good match to our level and our current team right now, so that is where we stand. So right here you can see our team medals. We do have a few honors. 3 of these are very common. One of them, high engagement, is something I'm pretty proud of. It's basically how you get this honor is from 40 or more members on your team having a very active status. So as you can see here, we have a very active team. Players are almost always on. So it's a very international team. We make sure that we recruit from many different time zones, so we're never vulnerable, and there's always someone online to help defend, help runs. So it's very rare that you'll find yourself completely alone online. There's always someone close by. We do have expectations that we have our members follow more guidelines, and we ask these of everybody. So these are all listed in our wiki, and before we bring someone new onto the team, I go through these and I make sure that they understand what would be expected of them. So we do understand it's a game. We try to be as flexible and facilitating as possible, but we ask that you communicate. I can't help you if you don't tell me. So that's basically what I go by. I'll let you watch some runs in the background while I explain a little bit of this to you. So activity level is the biggest thing with us. So we want to make sure that we're being active. There's no way you're going to progress in the game. There's no way you're going to be successful in the game, let alone our team be successful, if you're not active. So whether it be farming runs, farming metals, farming food, farming wood, doing XP runs, just being online and chatting, activity is a big thing for our team. We're not asking that you spend every waking hour online, but we do ask that you do have a daily login, and you do have a weekly medal count of at least 250,000 a week. Now, some players might think that's a lot, but considering most of our players have over 1.5 to 2 million a week, it's not very demanding. So sometimes people will go on vacation, they'll let me know they're going, they'll log in, do their war runs, do their events, their medal count won't be so high. We're forgiving that way. We're not going to say give up your life to come and fly war dragons, don't go on vacation, don't go to work. We're never going to say that, of course. But we do expect daily login, and we do expect 250,000 medals a week when realistically possible. Another big one is event participation. So we try to go based on the new Team Achievement Awards. So the Team Achievement Award that gives you 300 sigils, so it's usually the 4th line down. It's not demanding a lot. We usually end up hitting second from the bottom, or the bottom sometimes when we're lucky. But as a minimum, we do expect them, each player, to hit the 4th level. So in breeding, it was at 4,000. So it was expected of all the members on our team to hit 4,000 points in that last breeding event. Wars are very big for us. We very rarely get less than 250 flames in a war outside of a filter war. We do filter wars every once in a while to make sure everyone's on their toes and filter out the bad apples if needed. I haven't had to filter anybody out for quite a while. Hopefully I won't have to, and we're generally good with this, but I just want to set it straight, make sure you know. We do expect, we do have a certain time limit, time frame that we have to work within, that we make sure all runs are done before then. I've been on many teams where I see the leadership team chasing after players to get runs done. This person's disappeared off the face of the earth and they can't find them, and we're missing one run. I hate losing a war because someone doesn't do their run. So if I lose a war because they have more defense points or they are more organized than us, so be it. That's a learning experience, but I refuse to lose or make the team lose because one person decided that they were going to sleep in and not do their war run. So we do have a time by which we want everyone to have it completed. Like I said before, we're an international team, very many different time zones, so there's always someone online to back you, and if not, just pop on the Line app or hit the @ group, ask for support. Someone will come online and help you. We're very, very good that way. Next is war defense. So defending is a very big part of wars. We make sure that we always have someone online during wars to spot check for waves coming in, to defend, to help support anyone who were to come on. So we usually take shifts and work together that way. But we do ask, in my wiki I placed a minimum of 2 hours. I'm not expecting this every single war. Some players are on for every single war, every single day for several hours. I'm not asking that you do that. I know it's very tiring, but I want everyone to pull their weight. So it's unfair for 3 or 4 players or 10 or 15 players to do everything in the wars while the other 35 benefited for doing one run and then logging off and never coming back. So we ask that everyone pulls their weight with defense, whether it be logging on for an hour and covering someone while they go out for lunch or something. We try to do what we can to make sure our team doesn't go undefended. Notifications, just a simple thing. Make sure your war reminders are on, and make sure your chat, your @mark chat notifications are on, just so we can get a hold of you. So I know some people are uncomfortable with the Line app or communication outside of the game. If that is the case, we make sure everyone has notifications on so we can get a hold of them. We do prefer players to have Line, just a way to communicate or get a hold of you in the case that we need to. Personal progression, we are watching if you're active. This isn't a big one, but we don't want a pause on the player's progression. So we want to move up in the leagues, not just stay where we are. So we ask that our players progress and not just park and stay at one level forever. So build up your dragons. That means doing XP runs, building them up, and building during the fortification event, understanding when to build or when not to build, or what to build during the event. Base setup, we do have an officer who looks after base setup. We do have a lot of very experienced players that we make, and we try to make sure that you know the best way to build up your base so that you're not left with a completely crap base that no one would even waste their time defending, because it helps very little in the wars. So we help you set up just so you can better defend your base. Team spirit is a big thing with our team. I don't like when a player would go and they just all the negativity bringing down the team. I have relieved a few players from our team before for just not having a positive outlook on things. You know, crap happens in the game. You lose wars, you get hit hard in events and you think you should have done better, but that doesn't give you the right to point fingers and say this person's to blame, or it's because this person did this or this person didn't do this. That might be it, but it's not good for the team. So we like to keep a positive atmosphere inside the team, and if we're not willing to work together, we're never going to succeed. Any problems that you do have or any concerns that you do have, just tell an officer, and we're very good with addressing those types of issues. We do it in a very general way, and we make sure standards are upheld. Last thing is we want everyone to have fun. We understand it's a game. We don't expect you to put this game before your life. We are very serious about the game, and we all like to win. So we do ask for serious players only. We don't want players that just want to come in, cruise, reap the benefits of very active, dedicated players just to do a pastime. We're looking for not hardcore gamers. I live on this thing, but of course they're welcome as well. But we're looking for serious players, not casual players. So I'm very a very firm believer of having everyone pull their own weight, whether you be level 320 or 330 or 400 or level 50. Everyone has a role to play. So you might not be able to back war runs. We're not asking you to, but we are asking you, instead of backing up those war runs, stay on and defend for a bit. So that's a way that you can participate and help the team get bigger. In events, there will be times where some players don't have energy. You have energy, we can back you. You help put points into the PvP events. Help us get to that extra ranking in the events. And we've had lots of small members on our team before. They do very well. They've progressed very well. I've seen players go up in super speeds, both in level and base level and Dragon Power. We don't expect players to pay. We would never ask that. We do ask that you have an elite account, because to be realistic in this game, if you don't have an elite account, you'll never get anywhere. So I think I've rambled on long enough, and I hope this video gives you an idea of what kind of team we are, and hope you're interested. If you are, you can pop me a note in game. My ID is Peter247 with a capital P, and or you can look up the team name and find any of our officers there. So I hope this video helps give you an insight to our team, and I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.